For 17 years, Minecraft Java Edition has been the ultimate run on anything game. You could load it up to a school laptop, a dedicated all desktop, or literally potato, and it would probably run. Well, those days are officially over. Mojang just dropped a massive update to Minecraft system requirement. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. If you haven't heard the news, Mojang is fundamentally changed how Minecraft runs under the hood. They are ditching their 17 years old graphic engine, OpenGL, and moving to the modern powerhouse called Vulkan. Today we are breaking down exactly what OpenGL and Vulkan are, why Mojang forcing this massive hardware update right now, and pros and cons for you. Let's get into it. First, let's look at the damage. The new recommended specs to run this game smoothly at 1080p and 60 fps on the fancy preset now requires 16 GB of system RAM. The minimum is now 8 GB with dedicated graphic card or 12 GB if you are using integrated graphics. You also must have GPUs that support Vulkan 1.3. Why this massive jump? It's all come down to two words, OpenGL and Vulkan. To understand why this is happening, you need to know how computers talk to the game. Think OpenGL like all reliable delivery truck. It's the graphic API that Java Edition has used since the very beginning. The problem: OpenGL mostly single-threaded. Imagine have a massive warehouse full of packages, but only one guy is allowed to load truck at a time. No matter how busy your CPU is, OpenGL bottlenecks your system because it doesn't efficiently share workload across multiple processor cores. Vulkan is modern, low overhead API. Instead of one guy loading the truck, Vulkan open up the warehouse doors and let all teams of workers load packages simultaneously and talk directly to your graphic card. It's highly optimized and incredibly fast and built for modern hardware. So why do this now? After 17 years, two reasons: future-proofing and brand new vibrant visual update. Minecraft isn't a simple game it was decades ago. By shifting to Vulkan, Mojang preparing Java Edition for native visual updates. We are talking improving lighting, dynamic shadows, volumetric effects, and reflective water built right into the base game without needing third-party shaders mods. OpenGL simply couldn't handle this new feature without your frame rate tanking. But let's be real for a second. The timing of this update absolutely brutal. Update 16 GB of RAM right now, not cheap. Meaning this new minimum requirement costs significantly more today than would have a year ago. If you are sitting thinking it's fine, I just use Sodium, we need to talk about the modding scene. Optimization mods like Sodium have kept our potato PC alive for a year. But here's the catch. Sodium is built significantly to optimize OpenGL. When Mojang completely remove OpenGL, mods like Sodium will obsolete unless they undergo massive rewrite. The good news, Vulkan basically does what Sodium was trying to do, but native. So yeah, the era of OpenGL mods is ending, but the Vulkan era is going to be incredibly fast. Let's wrap this up with the pros and cons. Once fully implemented, Vulkan will actually use your multi-core CPU, meaning much smoother gameplay. Changing is painful, but game that has been growing for nearly 2 decades, leaving OpenGL behind is necessary evil to keep Minecraft alive. But I want to know what you guys think. Time I wasted, wait, I'm listed, see when get it, fake 'em, do low in my scene and step with no